There's a deep clap here as well.
Is it my turn to introduce?
I don't really know. Let's just give it to you.
All right. Welcome to the weekly. You know what? I'm just leaving it in. Welcome to the Weekly Quacker, guys. I think episode 12, and I think we haven't recorded a Weekly Quacker in quite a while, right? My name is Mondra Badak, and I'm here with
Dark Ninja 10.
Dark Ninja 10. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm here.
So
I'm alive.
We got some exciting topics, I think, because
some movies.
Some movie topics finally.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It is. I think the last couple of Weekly Quackers were just us blabbering about something, just talking. But now there is actually some movie stuff happening. And I kind of want to start on the Logan trailer. So
did you watch? I think I watched it first, didn't I?
Yes, you did. I did not know that the new Logan trailer is up, which is, I think it's surprising. But after you told me, hey, Niels, did you see the new Logan trailer? And I said no. I didn't know if I wanted to watch the new Logan trailer or not, because
spoilers.
I don't want to be spoiled, and it happened so many times in the course over the past few months that I've been spoiled by trailers, and I was not sure about that. But I ended up watching the trailer. Yeah.
You do it. You're really good at it. You're really good at saying, no, I'm not going to watch that. And I'm like, how do you do it? Because I just can't resist. Like, I see a trailer, and then I'm like, oh, I got to watch it because it's new. There was another thing I want to say. So, do you know the Power Rangers trailer? They both came out at the same time?
Mm-hmm. I did see the Power Rangers trailer when it came out, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't know either of them were coming out. And I didn't see Fox. Usually, do you know Marvel does like a trailer countdown usually?
Okay, yeah.
Like, Fox didn't seem to do that. So I'm thinking, do you think the Power Rangers trailer was released? And then Fox were like, oh, quickly, let's put Logan out so no one pays attention to it.
You think the Power Rangers trailer looked that bad?
No, not that. No, I meant like, do you reckon Fox were trying to take attention away from another film that could be competition?
Huh. I don't know, actually. It is a good point, and I think that there is so much planning behind when to put out anything about any movie, like the
it
PR
just came out
section.
so fast.
Yeah, the PR section never sleeps. But I've never asked myself the question. Maybe they're just cheeky bastards. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who
maybe.
knows?
Maybe. Give us another Justice League trailer. Then I'll be excited. Come on, Warner Brothers.
I still don't like Wonder Woman. It's just so stupid. I can't help. Oh yeah, this horrible score. Oh my god, yeah.
Take it up with Hans Zimmer, Niels. He was the one that composed it. That would be an interesting thing. Let's see if we can get Hans Zimmer on our podcast.
Nice.
Have a go at him.
How awesome it would be if that would actually happen.
Oh, Niels, I'm going to tell you right now, there's not high odds of that one happening.
I know. I know. But a man is allowed to dream, George. A man should be allowed to dream.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream. So, what did you think of the Logan trailer? First impressions.
First impressions was that I was completely right. Everything I thought the movie was about when I saw the first trailer confirmed itself when I watched the second trailer. And I guessed that she has claws as well and stuff, and that I still think that Patrick Stewart dies. That's my thought. I think that he's not gonna make it.
So, full disclosure before we carry on, I know some things that I'm not gonna say because
you read the comics, right?
It's not that I've read the comic, these comics in particular. Well, I've read a few of the ones that this is based upon. I haven't read Old Man Logan, which is one of them. Just never got round to it. But I have read other ones, and I'm not going to use my comic knowledge and guess on some things because it's kind of cool that you get to go into it blind. I honestly wish I could. And I'm going to leave you enjoy that.
All right.
So...
And don't say if I'm completely wrong either.
I'm not going to say if you're right or wrong either. I'm just going to
Nice.
sit here and I'm going to smile to myself. So, yeah, I liked... Yeah, I like both trailers. I think they were both great. But I did prefer the music choice in the first one. But I do understand that the music went better with the first trailer than it did with the second. Than it would have with the second.
Why so?
So, just because I like Johnny Cash, and I like that song, I like Hurt, the Nine Inch Nails cover.
All right.
It was good. But, firstly, how cool is it that it's R-rated?
Yes.
How awesome is that?
I think that Deadpool
awesome.
was playing a major part in that. Like,
yeah.
When Deadpool came out and they're like, whoa, shit, this movie made how many $1 million and it's R-rated? Well, we haven't made so many bucks since 300 came out, so let's give it a try with Logan.
How great would it be if this was like the last X-Men film, and it was like, once they did this, they gave X-Men back to Disney and Marvel? Because I've heard people saying it. They could keep Deadpool, and they could do a deal with him like Spider-Man. It would be great if it was like, let's just send them out on an amazing movie, don't you think?
I mean, isn't this supposed to be the last Hugh Jackman Wolverine movie?
Yeah, the rumor is they're gonna, if they ever do a Wolverine movie again, they're gonna recast him.
But he said that so many times that he's gonna quit quit doing Wolverine movies. I don't know if
he can't do it.
If
he can't.
On the one hand, it completely destroys his further career. That's obvious. But on the other hand, he's just so good at it. He's so good at it. He's just Wolverine. It's like Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. It's one thing, you know? You just can't distinguish them from each other. Alright, are you still there? You're quite quiet.
I'm here. I'm here.
Alright.
I'm alive. So, no, I think Hugh Jackman can continue. Oh, interesting fact. You know, Hugh Jackman was originally meant to be in Drive.
No, really?
Interesting little drop some knowledge on you. Found out recently it was originally meant to be him in Drive.
That is very interesting. That is interesting. Indeed.
So, little...
I'm glad they went with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I said this to my brother. I don't think he could have pulled off the craziness. I think he would have been... He looks too much like a nice guy. Do you know what I mean?
Guy's nice guy. He looks sane. Like, it's like...
Ryan Gosling does the looking off into the distance well.
Yeah.
What do you say? Mel Gibson?
Yeah, didn't Mel Gibson made a movie quite recently this year where he played an angry father or something?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the film he directed. Yeah, he made Bloodfather. It was terrible. So bad.
But he looked serious in that one. With his big ass beard.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see it. It was on my maybe in cinemas, but then I forgot about it list.
Hey, Neil, so I'm going to tell you right now.
Yep.
You didn't miss out on anything by not seeing Bloodfather.
Good to know. Good to know.
So, back to Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. R-rated. So cool.
It's awesome.
Were you surprised when you heard him swear? Were you like, that's so cool?
I actually found out about it that it is R-rated before I saw the trailer. How do you say that? When I typed in Wolverine trailer true, right? Then there was this suggestion, and in the thumbnail of the suggestion, he put his knife through some other dude's through some other dude's head, and I'm like, shit, that's really violent for Wolverine movie. And that's when I figured, oh yeah, well, it is R-rated.
It's gotta be.
That's how I found out. I've heard some rumors about it, but I never actually paid any attention to that. So, never thought about it. I kind of got reminded about it when I saw the thumbnail. Still think it's awesome. Good decision. A very good decision. If a movie's R-rated, if a X-Men movie is R-rated, then it had to be Wolverine. Because it just feels right.
The only thing I do wish is I kind of like to see Michael Fassbender in a position in which he could act in an R-rated X-Men movie as well. Because I think he could do an even better job at being a bad guy.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm thinking about the scene where he pushed a coin through someone's head in
He
first
pushed
class.
it for Kevin Bacon's head, didn't he?
For Kevin Bacon's head.
That was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Okay, I mixed up the timeline. Yeah, it was Kevin Bacon. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you kind of wish, because you love Michael Fassbender, don't you? In films?
Yes, I think he's awesome.
He's really good actor. So okay, this is a good question. Which was better, the Power Rangers trailer or the Wolverine trailer?
I don't want to compare. Sorry, but I'm playing Sleeping Dogs right now, and I'm on a boat that handles like a pile of garbage. It is incredible. But okay, back to the topic. I don't want to compare those both trailers, because Power Rangers in my head is still something that I'm very surprised with. Why? Because I never ever thought that someone could make Power Rangers interesting for me again. When that first trailer came out, I'm like, before I watched the trailer, I'm like, this is so stupid. How could anyone ever greenlight this movie? This is just ridiculous. Then I saw the trailer and I'm like, that's actually not that bad. That's not that bad.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah, and so I was still very surprised.
It doesn't even look. The other thing that I found about it is it looks like it kind of has heart. It doesn't just look like I'd be honest, I don't find the Transformers films have a lot of heart. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing.
Yeah, it's just money milking.
To them. It's money milking to the point where it's like, oh, look, it's a giant robot. When I was much younger, it would have been like, oh, that's really cool. You know, it's a giant robot. Who doesn't want to see that?
Yeah.
But even Pacific Rim had heart, and it had good jokes and stuff because it was Guillermo del Toro. And this looks to me like, oh, this could be like, I could see in 5 years us being like, oh, the third Power Rangers movie is coming out soon. And it being like, oh, this could be really good. It's not going to be like... I could see it being like Marvel. If it's done well. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting viewpoint. Yeah, I know. I see your argument. Yeah, I see your points.
But I don't like... Do you know with the Power Ranger... Not the Power Ranger ones, the Transformers ones, I'm never excited. I'm just like, yeah, I kind of expect them to make another one each year.
Yes. But I'm still gonna watch them. That's the sad part about it.
I will. No, but that's the sad thing is I will watch them because at some point I'll be in a position where I don't have a film to watch. Or no, I know what'll happen. My brother will be here and he'll be like, I'm putting this on. And I'll be like, well, I don't want to watch that, but I'm not going to get up out the seat. So I'll just be like, oh, I guess I'm just stuck with it.
I'm gonna see it in cinemas like I do with every Transformers.
You see everything in cinemas. You saw XXX, and we'll get back to that later.
Yes, we should. We definitely should.
Yeah, I know. I watched a couple of trailers because I said I'm not paying to see it, but I watched a couple of trailers to at least see some of the stuff to be like, well, I've got to have something to talk about with him.
All right.
But we're getting back to that.
We're getting back to that.
Yeah, I think Power Rangers looks good. Wolverine, to me, the trailer gets me a lot more excited because it's an R-rated movie, and it's like, oh, I can go and see this, and there won't be kids in the audience. Because sometimes that is nice.
I know what you're talking
about. I don't want a crying child in the audience. Have you ever had that?
Never had a crying child in the audience, but there's always this certain smell that's coming up. Like if you're in a crowded cinema with adults, it does not stink as much as if you're in a crowded audience with kids.
Well, the problem is with the UK, everyone wears aftershave, and I don't like aftershave. But you're in a theatre, and it stinks of aftershave because every man there is covering themselves in it, which is annoying.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. Well, it's not a nice smell. It smells like chemicals. God, stupid place. So
your country does
Wolverine.
Your country does not sound too nice.
You're not missing out. Don't worry. You're really not. Andy said that the other day.
What?
He said the UK looks nice, and I was like, you're not missing out. He was really surprised. He was like, what?
I kind of know your stories by now. Oh,
Yeah.
this boat, this
you're-
boat handles awesomely. Yeah, me.
You've been like, you've listened to me. You're like, oh, he seems to know what he's talking about.
You know, he lives there. He might know that. He might know one or two things about his country, maybe.
But do you know what my brother said when he saw the Power Rangers trailer? He was like, it looks like it's been made on a smaller budget, so the director's been like, oh, I've got to make sure there's, it's a really solid film, because at the end, they were jumping in the Zords. Do you remember those from I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen the show.
It's been a very long time.
It's not that they looked bad, they just didn't look, like, they didn't look like Michael Bay had done them, because he has so much money, he can make things look a different way. But they just looked like a classic action film, but it looked really good all the same.
Yeah. At least they didn't look as bad as in the movie, in this TV series. So we can be
but they
very
were like
glad
cardboard
about that.
in the TV series.
Yeah,
they were like costumes.
They were. It was bad. I don't know why I kept watching the series, and I know that I did not really, watch it on purpose. Like, if it was on, I watched Power Rangers. If not, I was not sad about it. Something like that.
Because you're really going to be sad about missing out on Power Rangers, aren't you?
No. I was sad if I missed out Star Wars Clone Wars, for instance.
We never had the Clone Wars play when I was younger. It was never on TV. Yeah, really annoying. I had to buy all the Clone Wars and watch them back to back. Yeah,
no,
nightmare.
That's some fan determination there.
I like Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I've been meaning to try and watch Star Trek, the original series. It's on my Netflix thing.
Oh, God. God. Good luck.
Don't you like Star Trek, the original series?
I love Star Trek, but some things better. I don't want to rewatch it because I have it in my memory right now, and in my memory it's awesome, and I know for certain that if I rewatch the TV series, I'm like, well, that's shit. That looks like garbage, and I know the story is not as deep as I remember it to be.
You're the worst fan in the world sometimes.
No. Why?
Just the fact that you're like, I'm not going to watch that because that looks like crap.
It's like with the original Star Wars movies. I mean, they don't look too good. They look good for their age.
I watched them the other day. I was shocked. And then there's kids online when I read in reviews like, I can't watch this now because it looks too bad. And I'm like, oh, you seriously don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, we do. We always do.
Did you see Bryan Cranston in the trailer for Power Rangers?
Oh God, I hope.
Breaking Bad.
I know. I thought you wanted to talk about why him right now, and I was not ready for that topic.
I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't seen it either. I did not. I don't want to watch any more of it. I've seen the trailer, and I know that the trailers are enough.
Yeah, my sister saw it.
Oh God, what does she say?
I didn't really talk to her about it. It seemed a strange film for her to go and see anyway, to be honest.
Yeah. Why would you spend money on that film? It's like with those stupid Jonah,
it's like XXX.
Jonah Hill and something movies. Those movies are always kind of strange to watch in cinema. I don't know why I would spend money on those movies.
Yeah, like XXX, Return of Xander Cage.
Okay, first of all, you were completely right. I'm a XXX fan. Like I love the first one, like the second one.
It was really bad, wasn't it?
Was really pumped to see the third one, and I gotta say, even for a XXX, where you know it's it's like a Fast and Furious. You know what to expect when you go into the cinema. It's being a lot of dumb jokes, a lot of explosions, a lot of awesome action and stuff. But even for a XXX movie, this movie was so bad. It was so bad. I caught myself thinking about leaving the cinema a couple of times. Seriously,
you thought about leaving the cinema?
I thought about leaving the cinema. I was legitimately bored and frustrated by that movie.
You were really pumped. So when you were going out, let's paint a picture here. When you were going out, you were literally playing Xbox with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were really like, oh, I've got to get going. This is going to be good. And I was like, no, it's not. It's going to be bad. I was being kind of sour, to be honest, about the movie. I shouldn't have been so sour. But I was like, it's going to be bad. You're going to regret it. So you went out, and it was that bad. I've never been to a film that I've been like, oh, I'm going to have to walk out the cinema here.
I've been out to those kind of movie, I think, twice. Once for Dracula Untold, a second time for Chappie, but this is the third time Return of Xander Cage. It was.
Well, you didn't like Chappie.
It was so boring. It was so boring and dumb. I didn't like the characters.
I liked Chappie, but I didn't like the ending because I didn't like the whole, oh look, they've made her into a robot, because that then takes away, to me anyway, that takes away an aspect of life, like a huge part. If we can put our consciousness and become alive by putting ourselves in a robot, then I don't know what human beings are. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but why does it bother you?
It really bothers me because when we die, we die. We're not meant to. We don't know. We don't know what's next. But if you can then take my dead self and put me in a robot's body, and I'm no longer dead, then that's stupid. That's just like.
What's the purpose of life if I can live?
Yeah, it's just like, what's the purpose of life? Does that mean there's nothing else next? Because no, you don't. Let's be honest, no one knows, do they?
There's actually a movie coming out on Netflix, the Discovery.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You can see where I'm coming from.
I do,
and I think a lot of people would understand. And I remember turning to my brother and being like, a good film, stupid ending. Why didn't they just have the woman die? And have him, the guy who was put in the Chappie bot as well. And it was like, again, stupid. Because is that a copy of their consciousness, or is that them? It just had too many questions to answer. Hugh Jackman was good in it. Again, oh my God, I get thrown off topic so easily, Niels. It's unreal.
And I love listening.
I'm talking about the meaning of life.
What is death? Where do we come from? Where do we go? What are we meant to do in our life?
Interesting thing to tell people. Don't think about those things at night. Doesn't do you any good.
No.
I've done it before. I've gone to bed and I've started to think, and then I've been like, George, go to sleep. You're going to end up just feeling depressed.
Oh.
Haven't you ever done that? You must have done that.
Overthinking, yes. I mean, I don't know if I specifically thought about what's the purpose of life and what am I doing on this earth.
Oh yeah, I just overthink in general.
Yeah, overthinking in general definitely did that. Horrible.
So.
Okay, but what were we talking about?
We were talking about movies that you've considered walking out of.
Oh my God, and I was so frustrated and bored.
Okay, one movie I was sat watching. It was also after the death of a pet that I really loved.
You told me.
So it was the Green Lantern.
Oh.
I was watching.
Oh. Okay.
And it first of all, that soured the movie anyway, because I was just sad, because it was literally that day. And then I was just like, and it was a bad movie. It was a really bad movie, and I could have easily got up and just been like, I don't care, because it's stupid. It's not making me feel any better, because it's not very good.
That's only your opinion, but continue.
Well, you liked it, didn't you? You keep telling me it's not
really
bad.
Liked it. I
did watch it again, being like, it wasn't fair that I judged it in that mind frame. And I was like, no, this isn't good. The one thing that bothers me is the Green Lantern's got these great powers, but the problem is, I think, with a Green Lantern movie, I think you need to simplify it. Like, there was a scene where he did like a little race car track. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Where in a cartoon and in a comic book, that's great. Really good idea.
Makes
sense. In a movie,
it's
like, no, that's stupid. Yeah, in a movie, it's like, no, that's stupid. Make a net. Don't make a little like RC car. make a net and catch the thing. Or like when there's someone running at you, make a gun that shoots a net. I don't understand some things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But again, it's a Marvel superhero movie. If we would judge every superhero movie on
that
its...
is a DC superhero movie.
No, did I get it wrong? Oh my god.
You said Marvel.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No,
if
I
anyone
didn't.
listens to this,
no.
If anyone ever, could you imagine this was the one that could you imagine this was the one that thousands of people listened to?
Could you imagine this was the? Could you imagine this was the one where we got Hans Zimmer on the podcast, and then a celebrity would just hate me for life?
He'd be very upset. He did the score for Batman vs Superman. He'd be like, "What did you say?"
Oh God, I didn't say anything. I think
anyway,
there was
you
just
can just cut it out. It'll just stop, and then it'll just be like Marvel.
Yeah, you know what? I'm editing this podcast, so I just edit it out.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a fair argument.
Okay, yeah, Green Lantern, I think it's stupid. Also, quickly, because, we may as well stretch out this podcast and make it nice. Did you see the casting choices for the Green Lantern movie?
No,
they're making? Well, they're making another Green Lantern movie.
I did not know that. And that actually surprises me. Green
Lantern Corps. It's going to be I think it's going to be the 2 Green Lanterns, maybe even the 3. Or however many there are. So it's going to be Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart. Do you know who they are? You know who Hal Jordan is from the other one?
I know.
You know Jon Stewart?
I know Jon Stewart.
Okay, so no Jon Stewart casting rumors yet. I'm going to go and say I think he might have already been picked already, and they're not saying who it is. But Hal Jordan, firstly in the list, is Tom Cruise. I read this on IMDb.
Interesting.
I think that's terrible, and I'll be very angry if Tom Cruise is picked as Green Lantern.
He does not seem to be an actor.
He doesn't seem like a superhero.
Yeah. He should not be in a superhero movie, I guess. He's not a superhero actor.
Secondly on the list is Bradley Cooper. Well, I don't understand how that would work because he's doing Rocket. Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket.
Yeah.
But only the voice.
I was going to say Deadpool. Going to say Deadpool then, because some people are even saying Ryan Reynolds again.
Oh, I think you should only play one superhero at a time.
I also just think that would be outright confusing, especially if it doesn't follow on from his movie, because people are just going to be like, well, what? Don't you think? Then it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
This is my brother. I said to my brother, this would have been good. I would have actually really liked Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman.
Really?
I think he could have been good.
You think?
Yeah, I think he would have been quite good, you see. And then I think the other one on the list was Armie Hammer, who I think will be the Green Lantern. I genuinely think that's probably. So if it's a Green Lantern, I'm gonna tell you it's on tape. I'm saying it's him. That's Hal Jordan.
Okay.
It's gotta be. Because he keeps hanging out with Joe Manganiello, who's in the new Batman movie. I'm seeing them on Twitter all the time, hanging out. And he's always being like, I wonder if he'll be in a movie with me. And then leaving like, ... It's like, yeah, he's Green Lantern, isn't he? And we know he's Deathstroke, so it's like, unless he's like Nightwing, yeah, he's got to be Green Lantern. So we're going to go with that. So just a little thing like, who do you like out of those people?
My mind is still on Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman. That's maybe as I could picture him as Joker, but not as Batman.
That would be a really good casting. Did you see Nightcrawler?
I did. I loved Nightcrawler actually.
Oh, it's a great movie, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's such a great movie.
I haven't watched Nocturnal Animals by now, but
I haven't seen it yet. No,
I just have to watch
Nightcrawler. Was great. I might watch Nightcrawler again. What a great movie.
To win a lottery, you have to buy a lottery ticket first.
It is a good movie, isn't it?
It is.
Are you quoting it?
I really liked it.
Have you seen Donnie Darko?
No. It's the one. It's the one where
you really like that. It's your kind of film to me.
To be honest, and that's
Yeah.
probably not surprising, Donnie Darko is on my watch list for years now. Years.
Yeah, I
You know why?
really think it's your kind of film.
Because of the, what was this? All around me, a familiar face. Gary Jules, Mad World, because of that song, this movie is on my watch list for years.
You really like
now.
it.
Years.
One of my favorite films.
2001,
Really
I guess,
good.
right? 15 years ago. 16
Yeah,
years
really
ago.
good. My brother had it on DVD, so it was always in the house. I remember watching it a couple of times.
Send it over to me so I'm just too lazy to download the movie. I'm sorry.
Go on Netflix. I think it's on there. Or go on like Amazon or whatever.
It is on Netflix. I actually have it on my watch list on Netflix, but I don't
There
watch
you go.
Netflix.
Why aren't you just watching it on Netflix? Why do I have to send it over to you? Stop being so lazy. Get up and turn your computer on.
I'm always so busy at nights. I'm not always busy, but I'm also always lazy at nights.
Yeah, I know.
I should just
Let's go back.
have a day
Yeah.
the next week or something where I just watch 5 or 6 movies at a time and do nothing but watching movies.
Jake Gyllenhaal, like he looked in Nightcrawler as the Joker, would be good. Yeah, I think you've got a very good point. That kind of skinniness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think would be really good because Jared Leto was he was awful. He was terrible. I stand back and I take back everything I said when I first saw that movie. I was tricked by a nice day out with some popcorn and some and some food and some Coke and stuff. You know what? That film was awful.
It was not good. It was better the second. No, what? Suicide Squad? Horrible. Just confused it with Batman vs Superman. Yeah. Oh, Suicide Squad, horrible. Just horrible.
Batman vs Superman, I like, but as I think about it, it gets more and more stupid.
Yeah, don't think about it. Just keep it. You know,
can't do that,
it's like
though.
with the Star Trek.
You're meant to
It's
think
just
about
like the Star
movies.
Trek original series with me. Just don't think about it. Know that you've seen it, but other than that, just
But
know
some
that
movies you think about, and they get smarter and smarter. Like Rogue One, I thought about, and it was like, oh, this gets better and better with thought. For me, anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, I get it, Niels. You hate on Rogue One.
Don't hate it. It's just so overrated.
It's. I think it's really good, and now it's even better because it's sad at the end.
Sad. Nobody cared about the characters. You don't even know. We didn't even know the name of the characters when we did the podcast.
Which characters? Princess Leia.
From Rogue One. Princess Leia was not in Rogue One.
I knew the name of the characters.
You
didn't
did
know
not know the name of the characters. You know Jin. You know K2SO, and that's it.
I knew Cassian.
Who? Oh yeah, there you go, Cassian.
Yeah, that's enough.
Those are 3 characters out of 6, 7. 7.
To be fair, I'm the guy who knows the name of Jabba the Hutt's little like frog monster. Do you know the one?
The puppeteer thing, like whatever.
Yeah, the one that laughs.
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
No,
Salacious Crumb.
I never wanted to know its name.
Yeah, his name's
name's
Salacious Crumb. Drops a bit of knowledge on you.
There you go. We'll forget it in about 10 seconds.
Nice. Anyway, back to
Triple X.
Triple X. Good God, that one's a fun off topic.
Triple X, Triple X, yeah.
Triple X. Don't type that in online.
No, oh God, no. Maybe with the subtitle Return of Xander Cage or something.
Followed by Duck Ninja 10.
Yeah, and One Drop Attack, of course. And yeah, the horrible movie, I do not recommend seeing it. But, to my surprise, everybody's giving it a good rating.
Yeah, there's a scene in the trailer. I saw him skate up a moving bus. And I just want to say, I'm not fully convinced that's possible.
Yeah, it's the Fast and Furious phenomenon to me. You know, it is definitely possible. It is awesome. It looks awesome. It's crazy and definitely worth seeing in movies. I'm talking about Fast and Furious. But Return of Xander Cage, everything you saw in those 2 trailers, I think there were 2 trailers for that movie, right?
Was every bit of the movie.
Yeah, every single action scene. Well, there was one surprise that I'm not gonna tell you. Are you gonna watch the movie?
I'm not gonna watch the movie. It sounds
Okay,
stupid.
you're not gonna watch the movie. So big spoiler for the next 10 seconds. Ice Cube shows up.
Okay, he was in another one. He was in
the second one. Yeah, Ice Cube shows up.
Yeah,
And
but wasn't he like? Didn't he take Vin Diesel's place or something?
Yeah, at the beginning of the second movie, they said Alexander Cage died, and then
Ice Cube was there.
Yeah, Ice Cube was there.
Okay, so Ice Cube shows up.
Saves the day.
Why am I interested by Ice Cube? Just give me a little brief. What is he cool? Is he?
No,
is
it's
he not?
just. Oh, Ice Cube shows up. He's another XXX. There was actually one scene where I was like,
why are they calling?
Oh my god,
XXXs?
cool!
It sounds really weird.
Yeah, I was like,
does,
oh my god,
it's not just me,
that's
it?
cool. Ice Cube is in it, but then
You were excited, were you?
I continued being unimpressed with that movie.
Fair enough. I just thought it sounded like a silly movie anyway.
No, do you like Fast and Furious? Or Fast and Furious-esque like movies?
No.
Why?
They've got no substance.
Don't you sit in the cinema with a big ass smile on your face? Be like, oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that gives me chills. Oh no, this is ridiculously cool. It's so creative. It's so creatively stupid and awesome that you just can't help but smile and feel like a man.
In fact, I actually get angry.
What? Well, okay, that's something different.
I sit there and my face changes, and then I think, this is making me angry. And I look at everyone around me, and I think, you're making me angry.
So, notes taken. Never sit next to George when watching Fast and Furious. Thank you for the heads up.
Yeah, just avoid me in life.
Yeah, generally speaking, just avoid George in life.
I just don't have the interest. I was joking with the anger stuff. Cars don't interest me.
No, don't. Not a bit. Not a single bit.
Yeah.
If I were to buy a car, I mean, it has to look kind of decent. And I know some side notes, if it's fast or not, if it's what I want. But I'm not the type of guy who's like, oh, the sound of the engine has to be right and the model year and something. So I'm not really a car guy either.
Yeah, to be honest, if I get a car, all I want it to do is move forwards, backwards, and stop.
There has to be a little bit more, but I mean, it has to be comfortable for instance.
Anyone who wants a fast car also wants to die in a fiery car crash, just saying.
The thing is that you can be a safe driver whatsoever, but not everybody else is, so you're on a street with thousands of other people, and even if you're the safest driver in the world, someone that's on the oncoming lane is not and drives you dead. So, I mean, only because you die in a fiery car crash does not mean that it's your fault.
Yeah.
So you might as well die.
Them, but
so you might as well die in an awesome car.
I'd rather just not die at all. Just going to put that out there.
Sounds reasonable enough.
I think that makes more sense. You know what I mean?
Actually, yeah. Okay, so triple X. We talked about.
We've established I don't like Fast and the Furious.
Don't
And that conversation was nothing against Paul Walker. I actually really liked Paul Walker. I thought he was a good actor.
Yeah, well, I think the last movie I saw with him that was not Fast and Furious was Brick Mansion, and it was not good as well.
Niels does have something against Paul Walker, apparently. I didn't realize this.
It's a good thing he died.
Whoa!
He seems to be a nice person. You think he did a lot of charity stuff, right?
I don't really know. Don't really care about that stuff.
Oh, you don't really care about Paul Walker, so who's the bad guy now, huh? Huh?
I'd rather just give my money to the people in general, rather than give it to a charity. And actually give them the money or help them out myself. That's my aspect on on charity.
Okay. We got one topic left to talk about. Oh, there you go.
Well, are we just gonna go straight for Triple X? Triple X was stupid, are we?
I actually don't want to spend another thought on Triple X. I think no. I don't want this movie in my life anymore. It can leave if it wants to. I would actually very much appreciate.
What about Vin Diesel? Was it a good performance, or did he just
he's cool. Yeah, he's Vin Diesel did Vin Diesel stuff. But there's that. He
didn't just phone it in, so it was a good performance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
What about Donnie Yen?
I like him very much.
What about Neymar?
Actually, he had a screen time of about 20 seconds. That's it.
What was the point in putting him in the trailer then?
Because it was stupid.
If they put him in the whole movie, if they wanted to make a film that made money, they put him in the whole movie. They would have had loads and loads of football fans go and see that movie. I'm just saying.
And in those couple of seconds of screen time, his only 3 or 4 English words were CUX. 3 words, yeah, CUX. That's everything he said in German. In a language that was not Spanish or whatever nationality he is.
He's Brazilian. He speaks Portuguese, Niels. You're racist.
I don't know what he says. What did I say? Spanish.
You said don't they Spanish?
Don't they speak Spanish? They speak Brazil.
No.
Well, they
Portuguese.
speak a form of Spanish. You know.
Is Portuguese a form of Spanish?
Don't know actually. I hope so. It would make my argument.
You hope so.
I hope so.
Everyone, you heard it here. He hopes so. You heard it here first.
So yeah, Neymar was about a couple of seconds in this movie.
What about Sam Jackson? He's good in everything.
He's good in everything. Without spoiling the plot, he had about the same screen time.
What, as Neymar?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
He was like the main selling point of that movie.
Okay. You know what? Everyone who's listening, this is the biggest spoiler of all of them.
He dies, doesn't he?
Neymar and Samuel Jackson sit in a Chinese restaurant or something, and Samuel Jackson tries to make a Triple X out of Neymar, and the restaurant gets blown up. Yeah. Yeah,
they die.
They die.
Obvious. I could tell.
And then it's all about. Then it's all about they killed Samuel Jackson. They killed their friend and something.
One thing. Neymar in this movie, is he playing Neymar?
Yeah, he's playing Neymar.
Well, so he plays for FC Barcelona.
Yes.
And he's making millions a week. And then Samuel Jackson approaches him and is like, "I want you to be a secret spy."
The description.
That is the single most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life.
They have those little introduction cards, you know, when a new character is introduced, it's just
like Suicide Squad.
Yeah, just like Suicide Squad, and it actually said Neymar Jr. as Neymar Jr. thought was being casted as an Avenger, and that was his description. Thought he was being casted as an Avenger. Yeah.
This movie is making me angry.
Yeah. The worst part about it, the whole movie is about they killed Samuel Jackson, your friend, the one who hired all of you, and Nick Fury and stuff. He didn't die. At the end, they are at his funeral, and you're like, he is not dead. Oh, there he's coming through the door. Cage, you're not the only one who can die.
Can I just make a point?
What?
So Neymar earns probably about 300,000 euros a week at Barcelona. Why is he then going and becoming a Triple X agent? Because how much is Vin Diesel making if that's the case? Because I want to take up this job myself.
Are you extreme enough?
I'm extreme enough. I'm playing Steep right now.
Oh yeah, good. That's a fair point.
This is stupid. This movie is. What is wrong with? I know. What is life?
What is life? There we are again. What is
can we
life?
move on? Can we move on to a film that actually looks half decent now?
Okay, sure.
So, I haven't seen it because I said I don't. I honestly don't. I've checked. Whenever I look online, it's not in theaters by me. But as soon as it does, I'll go see it. It looks good. Well, at least, it looks good from performances and things. I'm not really interested in musicals, but you saw La La Land.
I saw La La Land. I was very much looking forward to that movie, and I was very hyped seeing this movie. I went in. The first scene, it's a traffic jam, and everybody gets up, dances and sings, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? All right, yeah, it's a musical. I was literally prepared for seeing a musical.
Did you say that out loud? Because
yeah,
you said that out loud.
I said, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So the theater was packed. It was full. And I was the only one
with women.
What the fuck?
And their husbands who didn't want to be there.
I did not check. I know.
I bet it was. And 14-year-old girls.
Yeah, there were actually some same-aged girls next to me. And when Ryan Gosling started playing the piano, they were like, yeah, it's staged. No, he does not play the piano by himself. And I'm like, he has a band.
In English or in German?
I said it to myself because I didn't talk to them. I thought to myself.
They said that. In English or German?
In German.
So I would have responded with nine. That's my favorite German word. Yeah. And then I would have continued to say 999 because it's the only word I know.
Oh, Wunderwaffe.
I don't know what that means. Until you would have backed me up in German. So I would have just been shouting 999. My favorite of the German words.
Everyone's favorite. I swear to God, if you talk to if I talk to someone online or make a German comment somewhere, it's always 999. Everybody just knows.
I would have said Guten Tag, but I think that means good morning.
Oh, just good day.
Okay, you learn something new every day, people.
Yeah, right. I mean, good morning is like Guten Morgen. It sounds very similar.
That's just lazy. That is. You're stealing our language.
Yeah. Well, I think our language was first, but okay.
How dare you?
It is. Look at the oh my god, oh my god, how's it called?
The nerve on you, sir.
The tree with the languages. Our language came first. You just didn't develop as much as our language did.
Ooh.
It sounds very harsh, but it's true-ish.
Ooh. Ow.
I know. My teacher actually said I should never say that to English speaking person because they might get offended.
Why would I get offended? I don't care. What?
What?
God, people are Hmong. It's not your teacher. English people. If an English person gets offended by that, they're a Hmong. I'm telling you.
Why?
Who cares? It's a language.
People care. If someone said to me, my language is...
That's like someone saying, well, you know what? Latin was invented before yours. You're not going to get insulted, are you? You're not going to be like,
no.
Oh, that is too far. You're not going to say, ooh, no, you should not have said that, sir.
I don't like Latin, so I will be... No.
Well,
our language origins
French
in Latin.
was invented before yours. I don't know
Would not be too sure about that. Oh, who cares?
I didn't even know if that was true.
Who cares?
Okay,
We all
La
origin
La Land.
from Latin.
Singing.
La La Land. Singing, a lot of singing.
You beat up two. You slapped the women next to you because they were talking smack. Sorry, I mean you punched them. Sorry, you're you like to have equal rights. You punch them. You full blown punch them in the face.
Sure. Of course, there's no if they want an equal payment, they need equal physical
But you're
punishment.
lucky. If I was there, I would have gone ape.
You would have, of course, you would have.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have. I would have been I'm not going to say anything. They're Mongs.
I actually didn't say anything. I didn't care enough. But
Come
yeah,
on, Niels, you love Ryan Gosling. You should have stuck up for him.
I like Ryan Gosling. I'm still a bit thrown off by his eyes. I don't know, but okay, yeah. So there was a lot of singing and dancing at the beginning. It kind of they kind of stopped doing it during the middle section, but then at the end they pick it up again, and then they sing and dance again.
Oh, bit of song, bit of dance. What did you think of the singing and dancing? Was he a good singer? That's a good question.
He was both of them were good singers, and both of them were good dancers. Very good dancers.
They were good dancers.
And then I
were they better than Hugh Jackman?
When he introduced the Oscars. Oh, Les Miserables. In Les Miserables, like, yeah. I think in German it's Le Miserable or something like that.
Well, you shorten it. Well, I shorten it in this country.
All right. Yeah, well, you
want to be the cool guy in Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. Let's be the cool guy.
now you're just a jerk.
Now I've become the guy Niels hates.
Yeah, the one who knows things better than I do.
I don't know about that. I can't speak another language. So
you can
know
speak
language
Welsh.
better than I do. No, I can't, Niels. I can say a couple of words in Welsh.
But you understand it.
I don't understand it. No, it's a stupid language. It's impossible. We're like cavemen in this country. Have you heard Welsh?
Only from you, but other than that, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, I can't understand it. It's literally, if a caveman invented a language, this Welsh is what they would invent. No, they'd invent something a bit more advanced. I'm sorry. To them.
You're very charming.
Yeah, I am. So
I'm trying to get this bullshit achievement. La La Land. I recommend it to everyone. Everyone. It is awesome. It is so cool. Gonna buy it on I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out.
You're making me see. I didn't actually want to see it, and like apart from I wanted to see if it had good performances. But you're making me want to see it more and more. In fairness to you. Gross.
But yeah, no, you should definitely see it.
Yeah, I will go see it. I'll take your offer, sir. So you're telling me it's just an outright good film?
Are there any weak points? There have to be any weak points. Just has to be. I could not name anything particularly bad about this movie, which doesn't. Well, as I said, there might be some bad things about it, but apparently,
simple question.
Yep.
Yeah, is it a simple movie? Is it just a love story, or is it like a clever movie? Is it like an actual good story as well? Because I literally know nothing about it.
The ending surprised me well. It is a love story, so I can tell you that, but it is not a boring love story. You know, you care about the characters. That's what I want to say.
I'm okay with a love story.
You care about their future and all of that. So that's.
I'm not the kind of boy that's going to be like, ugh, girls. I don't care about that. If it's a good movie, it's a good movie.
I love girls. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So
I'll
the story is interesting, in my opinion. The character development as well. So both of those characters grew to me in the course of this movie. So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh shit! I just got run over by a car.
Oh, nice. So let's recap. We had two good trailers. One really good. One just good, but really looking forward to it.
One surprisingly good.
Yeah, one was surprisingly good. It wasn't just. It was surprisingly good because it was like, oh, this looks. And the bad guys look cool and things in that Power Rangers movie. Just want to say, that little robot Alpha 5, he looks good.
I even know the names.
I know the names. I watched Power Rangers growing up. Go Power Rangers.
God, that's a sad life you're living.
How dare you? Niels has already.
All right.
Niels has declared I have a sad life.
All right. Okay, so we had a surprisingly good trailer and a good trailer. We had a surprisingly bad movie and.
I told you. I warned you.
I
never,
know
never
you did, but I
never go see a movie that George says is bad.
That's not right. You don't like Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
I love
that's how it
Fast and
works.
Furious.
That's how it works. Declared. Done.
If there's any sort of quad feature or saga feature for Fast and Furious, I'm gonna watch every Fast and Furious movie in cinemas again.
Oh wow, that is one I would very much not be able to do. See every Fast and the Furious movie in a row. No, I'm alright.
Due to the fact that those are 8 movies, I guess it would be divided by 2 or 3 days.
I could see every Star Wars movie in a row. I could do that.
Oh no.
So you skip Phantom Menace, you sleep through Attack of the Clones, and then you just wake up in time for half of Revenge of the Sith.
That seems to be a fair point. It seems to be a fair compromise, yeah.
Then you watch every other one.
All right, I think we can call it a podcast, can we?
We can call it a podcast. Call it a cast.
A cast, a quack. So guys, your opinion on any of those topics would be very much appreciated. I don't think that your opinions will differ from ours, but surprise us.
If you like XXX, then it will. And I hate you. Just want you to know.
Okay, no joke. Okay.
Quack, quack.
Guys, quack.